And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Mother's Day action on the show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Athletics. Well, Singy, we get to see the most powerful hitter in the league in this one. He's got home run power, baby.
Who doesn't like bombs, Boog? This guy has wowed the crowds all season. Yeah, get your popcorn ready.
First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now, and towing the slab, Osvaldo Bido. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boog, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Judge rips that one, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's Stanton now. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And that one fouled off. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the third and final game of the series. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Happy Mother's Day to my mom.
Yes, happy Mom's Day.
That one not close. And that's ball one. Fights it off. He'll see another. Judge leads off second with nobody out. And a swing and a miss. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. And here comes Bellinger. And that's fouled off.
No, that's low. Ball.
One out and a runner at second. Line drive. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And Chris, that of course a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
Well, if you're going to be successful in today's game, you've got to be able to hit the ball over the fence. Just defensively, very hard to find the holes. And when you're talking about pitchers, coming out of the bullpen, throwing.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. One left for the Yankees, and now the Athletics offense gets its first shot here. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. And today's starter, Clark Schmidt. What's the word on him?
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. And gone! Home run number 10 of the year, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0.
He really needed that swing. He hasn't been getting a ton of results at the plate lately, so I'm sure that one felt especially good. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Now here is Jacob Wilson. And the first pitch misses for ball one. One of my favorite stats all time, 1997, the Hall of Famer Craig Biggio played in all 162 games for the Astros on AstroTurf, and he never hit into a double play. Sends it to first, one away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. And time now to check out the A's lineup. Not the highest team batting average for this squad. They're down towards the bottom of the league in total hits, and Singy, because of that, they don't score a ton.
Yeah, and Boog, I'm looking for a little better performance out of them today. I mean, if they're going to be dangerous, if they're going to be able to create scoring opportunities, they're going to have to start making some individual adjustments. A lot of players in this lineup probably aren't happy with how they've hit the ball so far. So today's a chance to get something going.
Shea Langoliers in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball still 0-2. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that'll do it. The A's strike first. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball. And welcome back to the ballpark.
The Yankees,
down the third baseman, Manny Machado. Beto back to work. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Ripped on a line. Puts it away for the out. One down. And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. One of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Bleday under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Now here's Trent Grisham. 2 for 7 in the series so far. And he pumps it a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Next pitch is outside.
Two and 1.
Nice grab. The throw, and that's a nice play to end the inning. So they make short work of him. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. On the ground, right side. He'll do it himself, and quickly one away in the second. This is J.J. Bleday. 0 for 4 in the loss yesterday. Pitch is in there, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. One out, base is empty. On the ground. On the run, sends it over to first. In there safely. Singy, that was a close play, and it looks like they're considering challenging the safe call.
Really close, Boog, and tough to tell in real time. We weren't sure, so you really can't blame them for wanting to take another look.
So they have decided to challenge the play, and now it's up to the replay umpires in New York to make the call. Another look at it. Singer, are you seeing enough to change the call?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, it's close, but I think after looking at it a few times, we can see that this guy's probably out, and could be a good use of the challenge right here.
Looks like we've got an answer, and he's out. They took a chance with the challenge, and it paid off for him.
The call is safe at first base.
2 down, base is empty. So here's Brown at the plate. That one catches the corner for a strike. Fouled off to the right. Next offering is downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. We've played 2 full. It's the A's 1 and the Yankees nothing. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. That's in there. 0-1. Beto, a righty that throws with power. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a cutter, and he works in a sinker.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
That misses the
1 ball,
zone.
2 strikes.
It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that's outside. The other way. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Makes the catch for the out. Aaron Judge at the plate. Doubled his first time. That clips the zone. It's 0-1.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. That one's deep. And it is gone. He'll circle the bases. Home run number 20 on the year, and that gives him a lead. It's 2-1. Singy, that's 449 career homers, and it ties him with both Jeff Bagwell and Vladimir Guerrero.
Well, you just named a pair of Hall of Fame players, so I think we know where he's headed after he retires. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
Here's Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1 so far. That one misses, and it's 1-0. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. 2 outs.
Hey!
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
That's out to center field. Lede makes the grab, and that is that. 2-run blast for the Yankees this inning. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back, set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now Tyler Soderstrom. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Soderstrom matched a homer in his last game. And a foul ball. Got him swinging. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Next up for the A's, Max Schumann. Swing and a miss.
No balls. 1 strike.
One down, base is empty. Outside
Ball.
low. And that is ball 1. And there's a ball. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Butler in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1.
Wow.
And a base hit up the middle. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with 1 down.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Wilson in the box now, takes strike 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the grab. That's out number 2.
Now batting, designated hitter, Brent Rooker.
Brent Rooker now at the plate. Flied to right his first time. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone.
He's got it, and that'll end the inning. A's strand a couple, and our score remains 2-1.
Make a move, make a move, make a move. What it do, what it do, what it do. I was starving at the bottom, needed food.
And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Manny Machado. There's the strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
This one in the air, center field. Pulls it in for the out. Here's the catcher to hit, Austin Wells. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Right through there for a strike. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
This one in the air, right field. Drops into the glove. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Trent Grisham. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one's carrying. Out of here. home run number 10 on the year. It's 3-1.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
And here's the first baseman, Ben Rice. That one ripped, but foul. High fly ball out to center field. Bleday on his way over and makes the grab. And that is that. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Shea Langoliers.
And a foul ball.
You know, these A's just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Slow roller up the middle. Volpe tosses to first, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. And that's off the outside edge. Ball one.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And a swing and a miss.
2 balls,
the
1
A's
strike.
down by a pair. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That's to third. Machado zips it across. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth. Next up for the A's, J.J. Bleday. And he hits a ground ball right side. He steps on the bag. The A's go quietly. 3 up, 3 down. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Pito back to work. Fastball for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tyler Ferguson preparing to come on if needed. Otañez getting loose as well. Right side, Geloff whips it to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Now batting right fielder.
So the batting
Aaron
order turns
Judge.
over. Here comes Aaron Judge. Flares it into the outfield. Puts it away for the out.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
And a big swing from Stanton.
0-1.
Comes up empty.
Well, this is the type of hitter you want
0-2.
up in this situation. Some sluggers coming up behind him. He's so good at moving runners, but also getting on base. See if he can be patient here.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that's in the dirt.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the Yanks go quietly. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Last half of the fifth coming up. Yankees 3 and the A's 1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Left fielder, Seth Brown.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
You know, these Athletics, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Schmidt ready to fire now. That one fouled off.
And on the mound, you know, confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And a ball evens the count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. And now the first baseman, Tyler Soderstrom. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. A little bit low. And that's ball 1. The Athletics trailing by 2. Last half of inning number 5. There's a swing and a drive. Out of here. He hammers one out to right. It's 3-2. That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
One down. Here's the third baseman, Max Schumann. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch just misses.
1-0. Nope, ball. 2-0.
What a stop. Nicely done for the out. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Lawrence Butler. That one pushed to the left and foul. And a sweeper misses for a ball. Ground ball right side. Chisholm over to first. And that is the third out of the inning. A's draw closer on this homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
Pitching for the
We're back,
A's,
and they make a change to
number
start the
44.
6th. The new pitcher, Tyler Ferguson. He last pitched 2 days ago. The first one of Bellinger is in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And now the count is even.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That one just missing inside. And now it's filled up 3-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that ball.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Chisholm having a lot more success on the road this season. Ferguson measures 6 feet 4 inches, 31 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2015. Fastball is outside. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And there's one away.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Here's Manny Machado now. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Hauls it in for the out. And now Austin Wells. Now one missed.
That's a ball. 1 ball, no strikes.
Foul ball there. Bellinger, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that is out of play.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
And there's a ball. And now it's 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Trent Grisham would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
First and second, 2 outs. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Lede going back on this one. To the warning track, makes the catch. So they strand a pair. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Yankees 3 and the A's 2. And we're back. John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Jacob Wilson.
Everybody favors we can divvy up. You only live once, you gotta live it up. Yes, my red tie with your red dress. We ain't even planning, but we matching up. Everybody looking what we
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Strike 3, got him swinging. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Clark Schmidt out of the game, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
New
the New
pitcher
York
for the
Yankees.
Yankees, Ian Hamilton.
Number 71.
Still a lot of game left, and this
Ian
game could go
Hamilton.
either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Rooker batting with
0-1.
one down, takes a strike. That one hit to right. Judge getting an angle on it. He's got it. And a couple of quick outs.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that
that's a ball.
contact.
Langoliers up to the plate for the third time as he looks at one down low. And another
That's a ball.
ball.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch.
Ball.
Hopefully you can get back into this count.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. That's ball 4. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone. Zach Geloff up next for the A's.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
0-1.
Here comes the 0-1. Just
Ball,
missed.
that's down.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 and 2's the count.
That one outside. Now 2 and 2.
2-2.
Swing and a bouncer. And that's the third out. Tidy work out of the Yankee bullpen there. 7th inning coming up. Yankees 3 and the A's 2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Michel
Now pitching
Otonez.
for the
Well,
A's.
he's got electric stuff coming out of the
Number
pen.
47.
His strikeout rate, though, is through the roof so far this season.
Well, one-run game. Ben Rice getting ready to hit. Fought off foul. That one misses
1 ball,
in the
2
dirt.
strikes.
Tap
2 and
dances
2.
out of the way of that one. Hit on the ground to short. Wilson gets it to first,
Nico.
and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. That's in there. The Athletics have some bullpen action. Jonathan Loaisiga, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Leclerc also getting ready. Oh, and he hit him.
Check your base.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye.
That's a ball.
Outside. 1-0. And Judge takes a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. He's already homered here in this one. And fouled off. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Volpe flying around third and headed home. 1 run's in. Save. 3-run game. It's 5-2.
Up next,
His confidence
for the
level is
Yankees,
so high.
center
Really nice
fielder,
job of
Cody
coming through in
Bellinger.
a big spot. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
Bellinger up to hit. Bellinger tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swing. Up the middle. It's in and out of his glove. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single. And Bellinger is out.
Now batting, second baseman.
At the plate, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 0 for 3 in this one. That missed by a lot. And it's 1-0. Yankees up by 3. Popped up. Schumann makes the play, and that is that. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's 5-2. It's Major League Baseball on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Mark Leiter Jr. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
0-2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. And that one is inside. Stays alive. Lifted in the air, out to left, and it falls. So a man on base to start the inning. Around second now as they still don't have it.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything. The fun at the plate for so that one has to feel good. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Struck him out without a swing. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's. And there's a foul ball. Next offering is down low. Way out front for strike 2. One away with a runner at third. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
That's a ball.
The next offering misses. And the count is even 2-2.
2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now he's got a real chance at stranding that leadoff triple.
Yeah, back-to-back strikeouts, and now the scoring probability goes way down, and he's just got to focus, execute a couple more pitches, and can walk back to the dugout and breathe a sigh of relief.
So 2 down now, and here is Max Schumann. That's a base hit, run scores.
Picks himself up at RBI. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to...
Here comes the manager out of the... They hand the ball over to a new arm, Luke Weaver.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
And now, Lawrence Butler. And that one misses up and in. And that is ball one. Strike one.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And that drops in for a strike. Schumann stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over.
Well, this guy...
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jonathan Loaisiga
gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
That one ripped. Ranging back. Makes the grab on the run. And a quick out, number 1. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
The A's bullpen has some movement. Mitch Spence up and loosening in the pen. He swings and fouls one off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Swings through that one, it's a strikeout. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Gets him to chase after that one.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
On the ground at first, Soderstrom. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 8th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And that's downstairs and outside.
Ball.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. That one lifted to left. Bellinger sizing it up. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 1 away. Brent Rooker up next for the A's. Swinging a foul straight back. The A's down by a pair here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that one upstairs.
Ball, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Pitch misses there, and the count's even at 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
5 foul balls in this at-bat so far, and these two are going head-to-head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Judge is there. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. And now the catcher comes up to him. Shea Langoliers. And that's in for a strike. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-2 now.
No ball,
Looking very
strikes.
settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Mitch Spence.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Foul ball.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Langoliers makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. In the dirt, and that's ball 1. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. To his knee, the throw, and it beats him. What a play.
Great reaction there to get to the baseball, secure it, and then no time to get up and throw. Throws from 1 knee. That's a guy that's got a lot of confidence in his arm strength and accuracy.
Judge stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Next pitch is outside.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got a double. 4th hit of the night for him. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And the batter now, Duke Ellis. There's a strike.
It's 0-1.
On the ground right side. And the inning is over. So 1 hit. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 9. Now at the plate, Zach Geloff. Weaver back to work. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Strike 2.
0-2.
And ball 1.
That's the ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And now the center fielder, J.J. Bleday, 1 for 3. And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Cade Smith on to try and close it out.
These are the
Now
spots
pitching for
relievers
New York,
really make a name for themselves,
36.
late and close.
Cade
There's not much
Smith.
margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And that misses off the outside
1-0.
edge. Smith, a 6'5" righty, 230 pounds, and he was born in Canada.
1-1.
The Yankees up by 2 here in the last half of inning number 9. Next offering is in for a strike. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Smith is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Well, there was no letdown after they got to 10 wins. Came out today, pushed it to 11. The opposition looks disgusted from the other side of the field. They respect the talent that's over there, but they also think that this is...
These concussions throw my head against the wall, turning nothing into something, making everything my fault. But you got me top, begging you to stay. I'm bleeding out from screaming at your name. Find a place to pull over, tear stain on your shoulder. 2 years is too long, still feel like I don't know you. You always wonder what it'd be like if I left. Take a look around, 'cause you're staring at the end. You're staring at the end. There's no way we're going back.
Play ball. 3. He's safe. 3. 3. 3. He's safe. Ball 4. Take your base. He's safe. Take your base. Ball 4. He's safe. Ball 4. Take your base. He's safe. 3. 3. 3. Ball 4. Take your base. He's safe. He's safe. 3. 3. Take your base. Ball 4. Out. He's safe. He's safe.
Now pitching, Tristan Vreeling.
3. 3. Ball 4. Take your base.
Now pitching, number 35.
He's safe.
And Gelman, thanks for tuning in. Nobody out here in inning number 8.
Number 16.
And the batter will be the shortstop. Outfield pretty shallow here. Swing and a drive. Can't get to it. It drops into the corner. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Very nice swing. Found a pitch to drive and put it into the right field corner. That's high percentage hitting. Now a pivotal at bat in this ballgame. Now Cameron Eden. Squares to bunt but misses. Line to right for a base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw is offline, and the run comes in to score. They move into the lead in the 8th. Stepping to the plate for Somerset, Dom Johnson. Runner at first with nobody out. Outfielders will want to get the ball in quickly if it gets past the infield. Keep them from going first to third. Runner on the go. In the air to center. It's carrying. Puts it away for the out. Kiko Romero getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a knock. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Aggressive approach paid off there. Found something he could hit. That's a nice, simple approach there. Sent that one back through the middle for a clean base hit. Next to hit, Christopher Familia. And that's a base hit. Runner around third. Crosses the plate. It's an RBI single. And they lead by 2. Got the job done to put them up by 2. That thing would have been right at home on the Autobahn. 113 miles per hour of exit velocity. tough to make a play on hits like that. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, looks ready to make the move. Zach Jacobs is done, and the line not closed yet. A new arm into the game, the righty, Nick Enright, has to collect quick outs and keep the team within striking distance. This call to the bullpen is brought to you by Mid-South. That pitch got away from him, and that's a hit by pitch. And they're all loaded up. So digging in, Josh Tiedemann. Lifted in the air to right center. Got it. Runners tag up from second and third. Into score from third. Goes to third, in there, and now they've got runners at the corners with 2 outs. And now the center fielder, Chase Avina. That's a base hit. Run scores. Comes through with the RBI. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. Now a chance for Rock Reggio. Fouled off. He was late. The Patriots trying to break this game open, and we're in the top of the 8th. On the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That one is foul. We'll see another. Runner edging away at second base.
1 ball.
That one is way inside. The right-handed reliever. Breaking ball, and that got the hitter. And they're all loaded up. Coming up to the dish now for Somerset, number 16. Right side, hard hit. And plenty of time to first. And they are happy just to get off the field after that disastrous inning. So they do get... Bottom of the inning. Here's the center fielder, number 51.
The center fielder, number 51.
0-1's the count.
Right through there for a strike.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Leadoff batter out here in the 8th. Now it's the shortstop, Roderick Arias. 1 for 3. Fastball in for a strike. Swing and a miss out front that time. The Rubber Ducks down by 4 runs here in the bottom half of the 8th. Line drive, and it's caught. Next up for the Rubber Ducks, Dayan Frias.
0-1.
That one close, ruled a ball. That clips the corner. Got the batter swinging. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Alaska Abney. Pitched yesterday, returning to the bump in this one. On the ground to third, and it goes just foul. The 0-1. Fights that one off, will reset and do it again. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. It's ball
Off the
one.
plate, ball one.
One-two pitch. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And the leadoff batter set down here in the ninth. And now the first baseman, Dom Johnson. Swing and a foul straight back. Got the bat going too soon there. It's strike two. Not a great swing. He was early and off balance. The pitcher might subtract a little more and see if he chases something bad. Gets him swinging. Digging in for the Patriots, Kiko Romero. Skies it out towards left center. This one carrying. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Now we head to the bottom of the ninth. Last chance for the home team. And now, Jacob Cozart. He swings and fouls one off.
Nope, that's inside.
Ground ball to second. Romero. And there's one away.
Now batting, number 13.
And here's the first baseman. Right side. Can't come up with it. But wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time there was to spare. So down to their final out of this one. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Digging in for the Rubber Ducks, Yordis Valdez. 0 for 4 thus far with 3 groundouts and a strikeout. The 0-1. Time called during the pitch, and it looks like a balk has been called here. Here comes the 0-1. And the curve drops in there for a strike. Not sure he was ready to hit. Took the first 2 pitches for strikes.
3.
Swing and a miss. Ball game over. 5-1 is how this one ends. For our whole outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. We'll see you soon.
I slide, don't trip.